morning and welcome to episode 8 of Smart CRM Coaching with Mona Karda on Tuesday, October the 12th. Enjoy. Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Smart CRM Coaching with Mona Karda today. We're going to be talking about lead engine landing pages. So how to create a landing page on your KvCore platform. So on the left-hand side where it says eXp Realty, you're just going to scroll down where it says lead engine. And we're going to go to the tab that says build landing page. So once you click on build landing page, this screen is going to appear with this lady's face. So basically, you can change and customize this landing page. It is a live link. Once you click the save button, then you're not able to make any changes to it. So anything that you want to change or you want to create right now, you need to kind of figure out what your landing page is going to look like and what you want it to look like. So couple of things regarding what a landing page is. Landing pages usually I always like to use the example of like a cover of a magazine. It's something that someone is, interested in looking at and they want to inquire more about it. So if it was a cover of a magazine, they might, want to buy that magazine because they want to see what's in it. So you want like an ad, you want them to look at your landing page as an ad that you want your clients to click on it to get more information about whatever it is that you want to give them. So in this landing page, there's different things that you can create. So we have lead generation, which is the most popular. Obviously, we want to create leads by creating a landing page. You can do a video view. Okay, video view is awesome too, because maybe there's a video you want to share. I'm not sure. Maybe you want to share one of my KvCore trainings. Maybe you want to share One Big Fire, EXP model explained by Brent Gove. It depends, whatever you want to share here. Maybe it's a listing, virtual tour you want to share. So you want to do that by video view, or you could do video view and lead. So you also want to create, you want to generate the video here, but you also want to have an email and telephone number also from your lead. You want to have that information from them. Okay, so you can click on a couple of different ones there. There's lead text. You can text a code to your smart number. I have purchased my own smart number. So I've got, this is my smart number here. So perhaps if it was a property that I'm selling, I would put the property address here. Or if it was something like pre-construction, I would put maybe whatever the name of the model is, that's what I would put here, or the project name, I'm sorry. Or maybe if it's something I'm just creating, I might want to just put Mona. So text Mona to this number and I'll know that it's related to which campaign. Okay. Let's go back one second. There's also address capture. So maybe you might want to send out a market report. So you might want to capture their address here. When you capture their address, just remember you're not capturing their first and last name. You're just getting an address here, okay? If you want to capture maybe a Facebook chat, you want to chat with somebody on Facebook, you can do that as well. But let's go to the very top, which is lead generation. And as I'm going through this really quickly, I do want to share something. Going back to the screen that we were on, if you go to the bottom where it says support and training and you click on learning portal, it's going to open up core learning portal here with quick start courses, landing pages, squeeze pages, market reports, everything that I was just talking about right now is also in these courses. So you can do, watch these short videos are usually like 2 to 3 minutes, and they'll explain this exact same thing that I'm explaining about the landing pages. Okay, so lead generation, we're going to pick that. And our landing page, what shall our landing page be? Let me just add, oh, sorry, 1 second here. Let me see. Let's take this out, the eXp Realty Brokerage. You can leave it in if you want, or you can take it out. I like to take it out. So by taking it out, you just want to double click on it and click OK, and it's gone. Okay. Somebody had mentioned that there is a, where did I put it? Someone's listing for sale. We can use that if you guys want to. I believe it was Sanjay's listing. Let me just pull it up here. So what we can do is we can use his listing as an example for our landing page. Again, you can do so much with landing page. We can also do a pre-construction. Maybe next week I'll do something with pre-construction so you can see what that looks like as well. But let's say in terms of background, let's say we're going to promote this property. And I'm going to go to primary MLS image, and I'm going to go ahead and put the MLS number, click OK. And this is the property in the back, if you can see. Now this is a lease and it's in Burlington. Would you normally create a landing page for a lease? You can if you want to, but probably I would say more so for like a buyer or sell. Again, it's completely up to you. At the end of the day, leases might, also create more leads for purchasing. So you can gear this to renters if you wanted to. If we were to do Sanjay's lease in Burlington, you could say, leases in Burlington. Okay. And then we can put information here by just clicking. You can customize it, can take it out. You can add something here. You can add something here as well. You can, once you take it out, unfortunately, you cannot bring it back. You have to recreate the landing page. So just think about what is it that you want to talk about. Maybe you want to do something along the lines of off-market properties. You could do that as well. You could do something with pre-construction. Like a lot of people love to do pre-construction, new pre-construction in, and then you can put the city name, new pre-construction in Milton. It's a town in our area. Or you could put hot listings in Mississauga. Okay, you could do that as well. And you can share some listings there. You could also do a 0 to 5% down program. Thank you, Sabina. So you could do 0 to 5% down program, where you're going to talk a little bit about what that program is. Doesn't necessarily have to be with the buy and sell. It could be anything. It could be something that you want to share. So let's just say, for example, we're going to do the 0 to 5% down program. Okay. Oops. And I'm just going to put a space here. Oops. There we go. Okay. You can do that. You can change the image in the background. So if you don't want to put your MLS image, you can use, a map. You can use the lady. They've got the kitchen, the villa, farmhouse. It really depends, like whatever you like. Another kitchen. They also have other like home value report. Okay. They've got the golf senior is what they call it. Foreclosure. Okay. You can do a foreclosure one. That's a great one. Income property. So, maybe something on investments. It really depends on what it is that you want to do. Home buyers, actually that's a great one too. Like, you could do, for first time home buyers, and you can put in like a program here. You could take that out and just put here, free weekly list of hot buys in and around your town. Okay, for first time home buyers. So you can change it around what you like. You can even do agent recruiting. You can do renovations. And then of course you can do a custom background as well. So let's say, for example, let's open up a new tab, and I'm going to say first time home buyers. And I'm going to go to images. And okay, they look like a great couple. We're going to just click on this. You're going to right click here, and you're going to go to copy image address. Okay. And I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go to custom background. So just off of Google page, I just went onto Google and I just grabbed an image, because anything that's on Google is available to anybody else. So custom background, and I'm going to go ahead and paste that image, the image address, click OK, and there you go. You'll see the picture in the background. Okay, so there you go, our first home, nice picture. Do we want to also capture email address and phone number? Yes, I would like to also receive their phone number, or otherwise sometimes people put in fake emails. Lead type, want this to be either a buyer lead, a seller lead, a renter, an agent, vendor, or none, but let's pick buyer lead because we're looking for buyers. Before we click on the save button, there's some things here that we can change around. So for example, it says see the list now. I think it's nice to write something along the lines of, sorry, just letting people in, learn more. They say that there's a higher response rate for people clicking on something that says learn more. So we're just going to change that to learn more. And then hashtags. Why do we want hashtags? You want hashtags because whatever leads that come in through here, remember, you want them to be filtered into your KvCore, or otherwise that's going to create another task for you to do. You're going to get a whole bunch of leads, and you're going to have to go through each and every one of them and categorize, oh, what is this lead? Where do they go? So first thing should be, if depending on whatever your campaign is, the strategy, what's the ad? So first time home buyers. So let's do hashtag first time home buyers. Okay. And then we're going to do comma, and we're going to do, hold on one second. Let me just make sure. Hashtag is optional. I think you don't need to put in the actual hashtag, first time home buyers, and then comma. Let's see, what else can we do? We can do buyers, because they will be buyers. You can do, if you're doing it in a particular town, you could pick a town, or you could just leave it. That might be good enough just to have the two. And you could do, yeah, I think that should be good. Learn more, URL after login. So this is a great one. This is a great one because the URL after login is, where do you want them to go after they click on this? Okay. The check mark headings. Okay, so I will show you that, Sabina, in just a second. So first time home buyers and buyers. So sorry, URL after login. So here we want to figure out, where do you want your clients to go after, or your leads to go after they click on learn more. If you don't put anything here, they're going to go to your website. If you want them to go to another page, you can direct them to another page. So what would be another page that they want to go to? Well, first time home buyers, maybe you want them to go to like a squeeze page where we've created all, like, homes for maybe first time home buyers. You can pick like a range. and just, what would be typically a type of home for first-time home buyers. Maybe they're not looking for something too expensive and maybe something in an affordable range, depending on the way you want to do this. So I would say for now, let's leave it. Let them go to your website. Let them kind of browse around. But you're going to get notified that you got a new lead. So you want to make sure that you have created a drip campaign for this so that they know where to go for the next steps. We're going to also do that in the next upcoming training sessions on how to create drip campaigns, or you can go onto my videos and see from my previous weeks how to create a campaign. So for now, let's say that we're quite happy with this. This is what we're going to use. And sorry, one second, just letting a few more people in here. And then we're going to click save. Okay. There we go. So now we have just created a landing page, which is first-time home buyers, free weekly list of hot buys in and around your home. We're going to be requesting their email and their cell phone number. So with this, we want to bookmark this. So I'm going to click on bookmark this tab. And I have custom landing pages. So I'm going to make sure that this first-time home buyers, it goes under my custom landing page. Once you've created this, this link is active and you can use it again, especially if it is not required with like a MLS number or anything that's going to be expired. So in this case, we're okay. I'm going to click done. So I have saved it. From here, I can click on the share button and I can share this on my Facebook, my Twitter, my LinkedIn, or my Pinterest. Okay. This is great. I love using LinkedIn for this because a lot of people are curious and they want to know about, what people are doing on their LinkedIn. Facebook is great as well. I'm not a big Twitter or Pinterest user, so I cannot comment on that. But based on other agents, they say it's fantastic. So if you are on all four platforms, I would use all four. And share it from here. That's the best way to do it. But if you don't want to, you can actually take the physical link and then share that as well. So here we go. Here's our link. So we copy it and I'm going to go ahead and put it into a new tab. And hopefully everybody can still see my screen. And there you go. This is exactly what it looks like, just like what you just created here. But this is it. And if anybody wanted to share your active link that you sent them, they can also share as well. So let's say here, for example, we're going to go to, I think we have an email address in here. Oops, sorry. Let me go to, and Mona Smith. Okay. I'm not sure why it's not. There we go. And here I have another email address. Okay, we can always change that as well. Just so I can show you what it's going to look like on the back end. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave it because it's going to take a while. Okay, let's leave it. But basically, this is what it's going to look like. Once they've entered their email and their cell phone number, you're going to get that lead into your KvCore. Because I'm doing this via test and it's my own KvCore, it's not going to work. It's better when you do it, when you create your link, you should have another test lead. Use your husband or your spouse or your friend or someone and just have a different email address and you can see what it looks like on the back end. But you want to follow that flow. So again, the under KvCore, it's going to be, actually, if I just go ahead and hit copy, and if I can get somebody in the chat to just do this for me. There's the link, just put it in, and then I'll show you what it looks like on the back end of that agent or of whoever is on here who could do that for me, how the hashtags work. And then you want that hashtag to have a drip campaign to it. Okay, so let's go back. I'm going to go here, back to our landing pages. So we're going to go landing page. Okay, so somebody had asked a question. So I'm going to go back to lead generation because we like that one. This time we're going to change the background to, let's say we do, there was something here for home value report. Was it? Yeah. So the question was, how do you get rid of these links over here? So the best way to do it is, oh, somebody must have done it because my smart number is calling me right now. That's hilarious. Okay, my smart number is calling me.
Hi, this is KvCore. You have a new LEEPRESS1 to connect with this lead now. Press 2 to create a reminder in KvCore to call them today. If you are not sure what to say, tell them you are Mona, the search assistant for the website you were just on.
Guys, how cool is that? So I wanted to answer that, and hopefully you could hear that. It was basically an automated message from KvCore letting me know that I got a new lead. So clearly somebody here, thank you so much for doing that. I tried, okay, so here we go. So we got the lead, so let's give it a second. I'm gonna go in there. Before I go in there, let's give it a second while it gets in. But basically KvCore is telling me that I have a new lead, and it's telling me press 1 if I want to connect with the new lead immediately. Okay, which is great. Now, if you cannot connect with the lead, it'll say press 2, so you can schedule another time to connect with the lead. And it also tells you if you're not sure what to say, this is what you should say. So it's pretty cool that we have this system available to us. And for those of us who are with EXP, we don't pay a penny for this. So this is pretty cool. So let's go back 1 second. I'm going to go into KvCore and I'm going to go into my dashboard where it would have came in. Sometimes it takes a second to come in. Oh yeah, there it is. So we have Realtor Christy Lewis. So thank you, Christy, for doing that. So I can see Christy's phone number and I can see her email address. Now, it doesn't pick up on the first and last name. It literally picks up the email address. So when you do connect with them, you need to ask them for their name. Hi, can I have your first name, last name, or whatever the case is, however you want to say it. And I can see over here that it's a first-time home buyers and it's buyers. So the hashtags came in, which is the most important thing because now you have already categorized this lead. If you got like 20, 30 leads, you don't want to go through each and every one of them. So that's really important. And I just picked that as the hashtags for me because I don't have a lot of leads that are, as categorized. So for me, like first-time home buyers, I'm going to offer them all the, special incentives that they would receive. And buyers, so they're buyers, I'm going to still send them all kinds of leads, all kinds of properties that are for buyers. Okay. But you can get very detailed. It's completely up to you. And if we take a look here, it also says view routing info, no rule matched. I did not connect this through API Nation. There was no drip campaign for me. I should have created a drip campaign with first-time home buyers and buyers. Like I said, we're going to get into this. I don't want to confuse everybody too much, but I just want you to know that you can create that through our back end of the campaigns. Okay, so this is how we know that the lead came in. And what's your next steps? We know it's a new lead as well. We also know what time the lead came in, October 12th at 10:28. Okay, so and we know that it already created it by buyer because when we went on to landing page, we had said we want the lead type to be a buyer. If we wanted the lead type to be a seller, it would have automatically come in as seller, renter, vendor, or agent. Okay, so depending on which category we wanted, this is where the hashtags would come. Okay, so when you do call the person, you say, hello, thank you so much. I noticed that you were on our website. looking for first-time home buyers, and blah, 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 blah. Make conversation and convert that into a lead. Excuse me. Okay, perfect. So let's go back to custom landing pages. And somebody was asking how to get rid of this. So by getting rid of this, you can double click on it and it's gone, but you cannot bring it back, okay? You would have to go back again and then create a new one. Here you can change, customize this. You can also customize the bottom as well, or you could just delete the bottom and just keep the top. Okay, up to you. We used to do quite a bit of off-market properties. I got a lot of leads off that. I found that really helped. Sorry, just letting a few more people in. So double click here to get rid of the EXP brokerage. You can leave it if you want. It's completely up to you, but to remove it, you just double click on it. So let's do now the one that Sabina had suggested. So 0 to 5% down program. Okay, so this is a good one because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, interesting. You know, what's 0 to 5% down program all about? So if you wanted to put some more information here, you can, or you can just delete it. So let's say, for example, I'm not sure what the what the programs are, Sabina, but let's say let me just delete that. And let's just keep it very simple. Again, do we want to require phone number? Yes, we want to require phone number. What do we want to write on the seed list now? We want to write maybe something along the lines of, you know, call me now, or like I said before, learn more, they say has the highest conversion for people clicking on it. So let's do learn more. It's almost like, you know, they're not forced to put their information. And we can click lead type. So again, we could click on buyer and we can go ahead and do our hashtags. And basically we would just hit save after that. So, you know, 0 to 5% program down, you want to put as your hashtag 0 to 5% down. Or you could do DP, like down program, because you'll know that that's what it is. Comma, you can do, you know, buyer, right? They're buyers. You also can do, you know, I'm not sure what else you want to do, but that's about it. And then you want to click on save. Okay. Let's do another one that is for something along the lines of text lead. Okay. And then I'm going to open it up to some questions as well. 1 second here. So text lead. We can do text lead. So 0 to 5% down. There we go. Let's do text the code to 0 to 5%. So text 0 to 5% to this number, and you'll get information on our 0 to 5% down program. So now when they click on that or they text that, you're going to get that lead, but you want to make sure that you are providing them with the information. You know, you don't want to just have these ads and then, you know, they're just kind of sitting there and your leads are waiting for you to respond back to them. And they're wondering, well, they told me to click here and I haven't heard a word from them. So you want to make sure that you're active on that. KvCore will notify you if you have downloaded the KvCore mobile. Make sure you download the mobile, make sure you click on notifications so that you do get it. It can be a lot sometimes because there are times where I've gotten a lot of leads and I was busy like doing showings. So you can turn off your notifications when you're actually doing showings, and then you can turn them back on when you're done. It's completely up to you, but you will get leads and people will click on this depending on where you put it as well. Okay, so let's go to this here, back to the first-time home buyers. So here we can click on post to Facebook. And I'm not sure if you can see this screen or not. Can you see this screen, anybody?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. So here you can see it goes right onto my Facebook and it says first time home buyers. I can go ahead and share this to my business page. So share on a page you manage. Okay. And we can write a little something here for first time home buyers. You know, I'm not sure, I'm so bad at this right now. Looking for your first home, you know, I'm not sure. Looking for your first home, you know, something along the lines of maybe look no further, let me help you, or here's a free weekly, like, you know, list of hot buys in and around your town. So looking for your first home, you can keep it brief too. Sometimes too much is no good. I always like to hashtag my first and last name, and I go by Mona Karda Realtor on all my social media. So, you know, depending on what you want to go by, some people go by, you know, sold by so and so. You know, so whatever you go by, you should always use those hashtags. It helps group things. And then you're going to go ahead and post to Facebook. Okay. And I'm going to take questions in just 1 second. Before I stop on the landing pages, I just wanted to go back 1 second here. Go back to landing pages. No, over here, home buyers, yes. So here, just want to do, let's do one right now. Okay, this was my previous one. Learn more. Okay, I'm going to just show you where it goes. My phone is ringing again. So funny. It's telling me that I have a new lead. So remember I told you that it actually goes to your website if you don't direct the landing page where to go. So here it went to my website. And if you see up here, it says Mona. Because I have a test lead in KvCore, it recognized my email address and my phone number, and it took me to my own page. So if somebody who's already in your contacts decided to click that link, they're going to see that they have already registered and their name is up top here. Okay. Again, it's a little silly because I'm doing it because it's my KvCore and it's my test lead. But let's say if it was, you know, John Black, you know, John Black's name would show up right here because he's already a contact in my system. And the smart CRM is smart and it knew that it was John Black. And that's why it's going to say, hey, John, welcome back. Here you are. Go ahead and pick and choose what you want to see. But if you don't want that and you want your clients to actually go somewhere, I can show you how to do a squeeze page, which can guide them to where to go. So that would be under lead engine, and we would go to build squeeze page. We can do it to a multi-property, or we could do it to a single property. Okay. Typically you want to do it to a multi-property if you're doing a landing page directing them to a like a certain section. So you could pick here. So let's say I pick Mississauga and I go ahead and click on that. And let's say it is a multifamily home. And let's just leave everything else as is. 2 prompts before we ask for registration. Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and click generate link. Again, I'm doing this real quick. We'll do a little bit more of a deep dive next week on how to do a proper squeeze page. So let's take the link. So I'm going to copy it. You could take either the short or the long. It really doesn't matter. If you're posting this on Twitter, you need to use the short link because of the characters. But here, let's just go ahead and pick on this one. And I'm going to go back to landing page because I've got to create a landing page. I'm going to go ahead and post that right here, or paste that right here, sorry. So now I'm directing where they should go. So let's X out of here. I'm going to close this. I'm going to call this learn more. And my hashtags were first time buyers and buyers. Okay. And I'm saying lead gen. I just picked a generic area. I didn't even put like a price, like a amount. I just left it all blank. And I'm going to just do buyer here, buyer lead type. And what was the other thing that we did? We needed phone number, and I'm going to change the background to, let's do first time home buyers. And I did like that couple, but I didn't save that picture. So let's just do something like this, modern. There we go. And I'm going to click on save. Okay, yes, we're going to save that. It's going to generate a new lead, or sorry, a new landing page for me. And let's go ahead and put the same email, learn more. This time, where does this take us to? Give it a second. Maybe I did that too fast. No, it's going. There you go. So now it's brought me to no matches. Why is that? Sorry, guys, 1 second. Let me go back to squeeze page for a second. Didn't I pick Mississauga? Yeah. Mississauga. I'll pick multifamily. Maybe I should pick a price range. It shouldn't matter really. And let me just go generate link. Let me copy this. Make sure that there is homes. I wonder why there are no. Okay, let's go single family. Okay, and generate link. And 1 second. Let me paste that. Make sure that there are homes before we do this. There we go. So there isn't any multifamily. Okay, so single family showed up. So we have the link. So here's my KvCore. I'm going to copy that link. And because I like to show everybody how it works, I'm going to go do it again. So landing pages. So again, everybody, we're going to go here. I think at this point, everyone's an expert. Let's go ahead and paste that there. We want a phone number. We want lead generation. We're going to say first time home buyers, comma, buyers, learn more. Going to take this out. First time home buyers. And we're going to change the background to modern, and lead type is buyer. And we're going to go ahead and click save. Okay, yes. There we go. Now we're going to go put that email address in there and hit learn more. And there you go. So that's what they're going to get. Now they're on your website and they're searching for homes. Okay. They can change the view to list if they prefer list. They can change it through depending on however way they'd like to view it. There's more filters as well. And yeah, there we go. There's the list. So they can click from list, grid, or map, whatever works best. And you can customize how you want them to land. So remember on websites, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. If you don't want them to see the map on the left, and then all the listings on the right, you can change that. If you want them to only view it list-wise, you can do that as well. Or if you only want them to see it via grid, you can do that as well, whatever works best, okay? So now I am going to just quickly share a listing that two of our agents here wanted me to talk about. So give me 1 second here, and then I'm going to open it up to questions. So we're going to go to listings, and we're going to go here. I'm going to paste this. Oops. There we go. So this is from Mukesh. He has a listing in Mississauga. It is a rental, 670 Atwater Avenue, unit number 9, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Listing overview information is here. Gallery, here are some beautiful pictures of the home. Okay. And of course, on the top here, you can see, oh, okay. You can go ahead and click on more actions, and you can post that to your Facebook to get some leads. So let's go ahead and click that right now. We're going to go post to Facebook. And we can change anything that we want. Like, remember, you know, I do this every Tuesdays. I share a listing. I think everyone who comes on to this training should also share a listing. You should do it at least once a week. Make it like, you know, the hot listing of the week or whatever you want to call it. But if you're going to do it, you should definitely be consistent in it, because people are going to want to see, oh, what's the listing of the week, you know? So here, I'm going to just kind of copy a little bit of what he wrote, and we're going to go and paste that here. And if you don't want to put too much information, you don't have to, or you could leave it as is. Remember, we want to share this onto our business page, okay? So click here, Mona Karda, hashtag Mona Karda Realtor, and then we're going to hashtag, this is a rental, so lease, just lease maybe, and then we could say Mississauga. And I'm going to open it up to questions in just 1 second. And we're going to go post to Facebook. There we go. And it's on Facebook now on your business page. You can also share it onto your LinkedIn or anything like that. You just need to copy this link right here, and you can also share it to your database as well. And if I was Mukesh, I would be definitely generating the QR code for this and putting that in the actual home when people are coming in for viewing. Okay, so guys, let me stop share and we can open it up to some questions now.